¿Eres tú de las personas que escribe, lee, ha tomado exámenes en inglés, pero a la hora de conversar, de tener que expresarse, le cuesta como que un poquito que las palabras, formar las oraciones y eso? Bueno, si a ti también te ha pasado, quiero comentarte sobre una plataforma que he estado probando y que he iniciado a probar, llamada CAMBLY, con la cual tú puedes tener conversaciones con nativos del idioma inglés y así poder mejorar bastante tu fluidez al hablar. Por cierto, en la descripción del video te dejo un enlace con el cual tú puedes obtener gratis 10 minutos para hablar con un profesor nativo y así puedas darte cuenta si esto es para ti o no. En los próximos minutos te dejo una conversación que tuve con una de mis primeras tutoras. Y sí, yo sé que cometo muchísimos errores y tú te vas a dar cuenta de eso. Pero déjame hacerte una pregunta, ¿qué acaso no se trata de eso? De poder equivocarse, de lanzarse al agua, de no tener miedo al que dirá. Y al fin y al cabo es importante el poder fallar, es parte de nuestro aprendizaje. ¿Y por qué no? Fallar aún más rápido. Porque cuando lo haces así, pues puedas aprender de esos errores aún más rápido. Y eso nos llevará o te llevará a poder dominar este idioma en mucho menos tiempo. Si tienes consultas, dudas, cosas que te gustaría saber acerca de esta plataforma, déjame en los comentarios e intentaré responder todos los comentarios. Así que sin más que decir, te dejo la conversación para que puedas verla.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? My name's Ty. What's your name?
My name is Erwin. Nice to meet you.
Erwin. Nice to meet you, Erwin. Where are you from?
I'm from Guatemala. And you?
Guatemala. Oh, okay. You're my first student from Guatemala. Cool.
Okay.
I am from the United States, and I live in the southern part of the United States in the state of Alabama. Today, did you want to just have casual conversation, or did you actually want to go through one of the structured lessons?
Okay, I like to have just a casual conversation.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, currently I'm working in the IT field,
Okay.
so I'm a techie guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I work for an international company that is partner with AWS, Amazon Web Services.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you like to do for fun, or what are your hobbies?
In my spare time, I like to go to the gym, reading books, and record videos for my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. What kind of YouTube channel do you have?
It's about the IT things,
Oh, okay,
like
that's cool.
ethical hacking, networking, cloud computing, and things like that.
Okay. What type of books do you like to read?
I like to read books about motivation or motivational books.
Yeah, motivational.
Yeah.
That's cool. Me too. I like to read a lot of inspirational stuff, motivational stuff, even self-help.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Did,
cool.
do you hear about Grant Cardone?
Yes, I have heard of him. The guy who teaches people about like financial. Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't know if he has any book. I've seen like some of his seminars, but I haven't read any of his books or anything.
Yeah, I read one book from him called the 10x rule.
Okay. The
Yeah.
10x rule?
The 10x rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that about?
It's about basically he said that we need or I need to do 10x more of everything that I do.
Oh, wow. So what you're doing now, he says you should be doing that, but like 10 times. 10 times. Whoa, okay.
So if I can do 10 times more, I can get 10 times better in everything.
Okay. Did you find that that was a good book? You like that book?
Yeah, I like that book.
I'm gonna write that down. Where's my
You
pen?
should to read that book.
He had some seminars that were on social media. Oh, here it is. That I read. I mean, that I had watched, and so that's why I had started following him from social media and watching his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The 10x rule. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Especially here, because like entrepreneurship is really becoming a thing here, and everybody is trying to like open their own business and like have multiple streams of income. So I'm always looking for guys that are already there and speaking about those things. Speaking to where I want to be financially, speaking about those things.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
Yeah. What about you? Are you into like travel or anything creative?
What do you mean with that? Or I don't understand what.
The first question was like, do you like to travel? As in, have you
Okay.
been abroad, or what places have you traveled to that you like?
Okay. Well, I've been in the abroad only for vacation.
Oh,
But
okay.
I know Costa Rica, Colombia, the most part of South America, but I have not been in the US yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. One of my friends, he used to do mission trips in Colombia, and bring like people there to like help rebuild like some of the cities there. I mean, some of the places that needed like better housing and stuff like that. He would bring a group of people there like twice a year to help with like families in need.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've always wanted to go there, but then COVID hit, and then of course we couldn't travel like we wanted to, and so he hasn't done another mission trip since COVID. So maybe I don't know if things will ever be back to normal, but maybe as things get better, he'll start doing that again, and I'll be able to visit there.
But you are okay. I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna try.
Okay, that's what I'm here for.
Have you uh, have you take the vacuna?
Have I taken the vaccine? Is that
The
what?
vaccine, yeah.
So here technically it's not mandatory yet, and so I have not. I imagine it's going to be soon because that's what they're trying to do here. So if they make it mandatory, then I won't have any choice but to do it. But as far as right now, no, I haven't. What about you?
Yeah, I have 3 doses of the cold Moderna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it? I heard some people say that it like made them feel kind of sick, and then I had some people that said they didn't notice like any difference at all. Did you have any side effects from it?
Yeah, when I take the first dose, I have fever
Really?
and really get so sick, but only for one day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad then. Yeah. One of my friends, well, this is what kind of made me cautious to do it. I was planning to do it, and then one of my friends, she did it, and she had already had COVID before she did it. So she got it like long after she actually had COVID, and it made her sicker than when she actually had COVID. So that kind of scared me a little bit. That kind of scared me a little bit because I was like, if they make it mandatory, I'll do it. But if not, I'll take my chances. You mentioned your hobbies. You like reading. Do you like watching movies or anything? I find that a lot of my students say that like reading books in English and also watching movies in English help them like with their vocabulary and with speaking.
Well, a friend of mine tell me that I should to start watching series in Netflix.
Yeah. Oh my God, so many. I'm telling you, if I've talked to hundreds of students at this point, but I would say 75% of them tell me that they watch Netflix series to help with their English. And so it really surprises me. But yeah, I can't vouch for that and say it works, but I have had students that tell me that it has really helped them.
Okay, I just started a week ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
doing that with the series called Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yeah. How do you like it? How do you
Yeah,
like it so far?
yeah. But well, I don't know. I just trying to repeat with the closed caption.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear that a lot. I haven't actually watched that series because at first I thought it was like supposed to be kind of scary, and I get freaked out by like stuff. I get freaked out easily. So I know I don't watch stuff like that, but not yesterday, the day before, one of my students told me like, please watch it. It's really good. So I told him that the next time that we have a class, I'll have watched some of it so that I can talk to him about it.
So you have homework.
Yeah, I have homework. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like to do besides reading and do you have any other hobbies or things you like to do?
Yeah, I like to play basketball.
Oh, cool. Have you always played basketball?
Since I was 14 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
But
I like sports as well. I'm older now, of course. So when I was in like high school and college, I played softball and I was also a cheerleader.
okay.
But I like to watch still to this day American football. I like going to like the NFL games, professional games. So I like sports and I like sports as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you found that being on Cambly has helped you a lot?
Yeah. Well, I felt so scary to start speaking English, but in 1 week I feel more comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the more you speak, the better you'll become because I get some students and they don't speak English at all other than hello and what's your name. And some of them don't even speak that. So those are a little bit more challenging because of the language barrier. But then I have students like you that speak English well and just want to expand, or improve on their conversation. So these are a little bit easier than the ones that, don't speak any English, but we're here to help, with all.
Yeah, it's weird because I can read and I can write in English very well, but the time when I need to speak, I feel so shy or I don't know.
But you think that doing this is going to help? It'll help with that, especially. Do you have an opportunity outside of Cambly to speak English? Like in Guatemala, do you have any other people that you can talk to in English?
No, all my companions only speak Spanish.
Oh, wow. So this is the only time that you actually get to practice English?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, do they teach English in the schools there, or have you just always been learning on your own?
They taught us in English, but it's just the basically or just a little words.
Like the grammar part of things, not actual, like they teach like grammar and vocabulary, I assume, and not actually like having conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's much easier to write than it is to speak, I think. I remember learning Spanish when I was in school, and then now that I'm an adult, I hardly remember. I don't hardly remember any of that stuff. So a couple of months ago, I started through this program so I can like refresh my mind, and it's so much easier for me to read it than it is for me to speak it or understand it, because especially if someone's talking fast, I'm like, hold on, can you write that down? Write it down. So
that's the hard part.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I think the more you have conversations like this, the easier it'll get and the more comfortable you'll become as well. So you don't have any reason to be shy, especially not on here, because that's what we're here for, is to help you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'm gonna improve my abilities to speak English.
Yeah, of course you will. And then we can always just have like casual conversation like we're doing right now, but Cambly also has structured lessons, like where you can go through like and talk about different topics to build your vocabulary on those subjects. So if you ever wanted to do something like that, you have that option as well.
Oh, okay. It's good to know that.
Yeah, it's good to know that. Yeah.
Well, in a scale from 0 to 10, In what part do you think that I am, or what
In
level?
reference to understanding you, a 10, because I can understand everything you're saying. In reference to building your vocabulary, I don't know, because we haven't talked long enough for me to really, you know what I mean? But everything you said so far, I haven't had any trouble understanding you. So in reference to how you speak, it's already there. You'll just continue to expand your vocabulary and learn more of the English words. I'm assuming that's what you're asking, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You speak English. I mean, I can understand you perfectly. So
Okay, I'm gonna keep practicing.
yeah, just keep practicing. And then, like I said, the more you do this, the easier it'll become. Are you a shy person by nature? Like, are you more introverted?
Well, not really, but speaking English, yes.
Okay, just the thing. But yeah, I can understand that. Some people are afraid of like saying the wrong things or not knowing what to say. I had one lady that just wanted me to help her like with ordering stuff when she goes out. What would be, if I said this, would it be rude? If I did, you know what I mean? So you'll learn as you go, but you're doing very good. Very good job.
Okay, thank you. Well, the time is near to
I
over.
know. Well, it was nice to meet you, Erwin. And if you would like to schedule another class with me, feel free to do so. Right now, my schedule is only made for tomorrow and Sunday, I think. Sunday night is probably when I'll fill it out for the rest of the week that's coming up.
Okay, I'm gonna schedule.
Yeah, schedule.
Yeah. So
All right.
nice
Well, it was
meeting you.
nice meeting you.
See you next time.
See you next time.